Oh boy, what a day. What a wonderful way to hear new ideas to take away.
An energy audit. Who would have thought it? So simple to do, beneficial to you.
To produce the power for an 8-minute shower, you've got to cycle non-stop for 11 full hours.
I've never seen a building so green as Westpac's head office. What a wonderful scene.
We looked around. Guess what we found? 2 buildings, no waste. Not built in a haste, but instead with much care for our land, sea and air.
Each floor had a theme. 'Twas like a dream. From tectonic below to skies so high, each one amazed us as we flew on by.
Enough of this stuff. Enough of the tour. Saving our world isn't a chore.
From the word go, ideas did flow. Make schools more like Westpac, carbon footprints so low.
1/4 reduction is what they achieved. Applause from us youth is what they received.
This is our turn to show.
Where we want us to go.
Will you take our ideas and help them to grow?
So that is what has already happened. Let's hear where we plan to go in the future.
Do you consider yourself to be ethical? Then what do you know about ethical labelling? Whenever we make uninformed choices to buy products that are not sustainable, we are undermining our environment. In New Zealand, we don't label foods for just ethical reasons. But we've had an eye-opening experience this week about how this allows products like palm oil to be sneaked into everything from soap, shampoo, cosmetics, chocolate, Fonterra animal feed. These are all different names for palm oil. Why are products like palm oil used so widely? Because it's cheap. It doesn't cost us. Do we, the consumers, pay for palm oil?
No.
Do they, the multinationals, pay for palm oil?
No.
The environment pays for our greed, because slash and burn is so much cheaper than being sustainable. Our current economic model demands infinite growth on a finite planet. Many products are so cheap we consume and consume and consume even faster, until we have nothing left. Our society is on the brink of either collapse or change. Ethical labelling will allow consumers to make informed choices that will foster a sustainable future. This is the only way forward, because you can't have infinite growth on a finite planet.
Because of the Christchurch earthquake, we have a lot of rebuilding to do. The question is, do we rebuild so we use as much energy as we did before? Or do we rebuild, make them better and more efficient, showing the world that clean and green is not all talk? The next question is, how can we possibly ensure that all these new, large developments are made energy efficient before they are even built? The answer is a design audit, a critical look at the energy efficiency the new building will have. Design audits improve the design, so the new building is not just yet another building, but a building incorporating the latest technology at little or no extra cost. We want to see design audits made compulsory for all new developments of a significant size. Why? Economically, saving energy means saving money. Environmentally, saving energy means saving carbon emissions. Ms. Wagner, I look forward to seeing compulsory design audits integrated into the building code.
We want a greener education. We want eco-literacy to be integrated within the school's curriculum to increase awareness of the environment. This will go a long way into making our generation more environmentally informed. There are many achievement standards available to New Zealand students to do with sustainability and environment. We want them to be integrated into already existing subjects even more. This fits the new New Zealand curriculum principles and the key competencies. Also, we want there to be environmental workshops readily available for anybody within the community. Workshops ranging from how to make a compost bin and compost, resources and first-hand stories on how to build sustainably, and how to reduce consumption. We want environment information to be easily accessible. Initiatives such as Paper for Trees, Energy for Schools and Water for Schools are already doing this. Eco-literacy will make schools and communities green. How can you help, and what will be in it for you? Businesses are needed to fund these programs. They need you. Schools need you. The world needs your help to survive. Corporates need to direct their money towards innovative environmental ideas. This is your opportunity.
Time and time again do we hear people moan about public transport, but how many of them actually use it? That's why we came up with the idea of a free public transport week. In this week, all buses, ferries and trains will be free in Auckland for the entire week. This would help to break down some of the social stigma and misconceptions around public transport, and showing how easy it is to use. It would also encourage people to make a habit of using public transport in the future. If the trial was successful in Auckland, it could be extended to Wellington, Christchurch, Tauranga, Hamilton, Dunedin. Alongside this, we'd have to rethink some policies. Does one mode of transport connect effectively and efficiently to another mode of transport? And I know in Dunedin, for example, you cannot take bikes on buses. Things like this need to be changed in conjunction with the Free Public Transport Week to make a healthier and happier world.
On our journey at the Youth EnviroLeaders Forum, Westpac gave us the opportunity to develop a program that would help communities come together and support each other in becoming more sustainable. This runs on a traffic light structure. Each Westpac branch will work with and mentor a variety of schools and students from all ages from their region. All schools in the community are encouraged and are welcome to participate in making their school more sustainable. Schools will be able to work together to help each other reach their goals. Westpac will create partnerships with local businesses in order to support the program and their schools. In conjunction to this, media will promote the program, letting citizens know how they can be involved. But a vital link is missing: the government. The government needs to work alongside businesses like Westpac to make this program work and to help schools change. The power is really in our hands.
Our concept is a 3-step program, using the idea of traffic lights to present our message. The traffic light colours of red, yellow and green will represent the 3 steps of the program under the umbrella of sustainability. The red stage will focus on introducing, the yellow on reducing and the green on producing. The first step is red. This is the step to introduce the program. We want schools to pick up information packs at their local Westpac branch, which will include access to online resources. This will allow them to make environmental changes at their school, which could be as simple as starting up a worm farm.
Once a school has met the criteria, they will move on to the yellow stage of the program. This is the reducing stage. It will begin with the school being rewarded with a free audit to identify changes that can be made to reduce the school's carbon emissions. Once the school has made a significant reduction, they will move on to the final stage of the program, which is the green stage. This stage is where students have the opportunity to produce positive environmental changes in their school the way they wish. They will be rewarded funds from the government in a Westpac account, and they will be able to use these funds for things such as planting trees or getting involved in other environmental initiatives, such as EnviroSchools.
At every stage, students will be encouraged to lead and actively participate in this program.
Using our ideas and concepts, Colenso has made us this poster, which will be used for advertising through Westpac branches to start the campaign for more environmentally friendly schools. Westpac allowed us 17 students from all across the country, from Whangarei to Dunedin, to come together and form this project. If just 17 students can develop this concept in an hour and a half, imagine what we as a nation could do together with more time, more funding and more support. Westpac gave us this opportunity to make a change. We know what we're going to do. What can you do?